Hi, I'm Saverio from HoRNet Plugins, and today I'm here to show you our latest free plugins. It's called HoRNet Valvola. Valvola is the Italian word for vacuum tube or valve, as they say in England, and it's a vacuum tube emulation, and it recreates the sound of a typical vacuum tube amplifier. We decided to simulate the circuit and the electric characteristic of the tube and the circuit around it using some standard components, and we decided to create something that gives a lot of color because it's a coloration tool. So it's not clean at all, and it's a very gritty sounding plugin, and it can also add a lot of warmth. It's a free plugin, and so you can get it on our website, and it's a very simple plugin. It just has a gain, say an effect amount knob, and a selector to choose the tube type. We offer different tubes from power tubes to amplifier tubes, and there's nothing more to say except for the fact that every kind of sound that it produces is the correct simulation of the electrical behavior of the tube. So it's a correct simulation. It's not something that exaggerates the sound of the tube or gives a rough idea of the sound, but it's the true sound of the tube. And there's very few controls because we didn't want to create a complex plugin, but it offers an automatic oversampling because of course when you create a distortion plugin, a saturation plugin, you may need to oversample it to avoid aliasing, and this oversampling is automatically set. So, without further talking, I will show you the plugin interface, and I will let you hear how it sounds. So this is the interface. We have one big knob here that goes from 0 to 100% and negative 100%. That actually means that you are giving 30 dB of gain in this position and negative 30 dB in this position. So you can decide how much you want to heat the plugin. Of course, if you are 0, we are not giving any gain, so the input signal goes straight to the tube, and the tube does its magic. So the default tube is the 12AX7. It's a pretty much standard tube, and we offer many tubes, as you can see. These are all amplifier tubes in different declination. These are power tubes, and every tube has a different flavor and different response curve and frequency response. So the tube is a very peculiar device because it has some kind of memory, and if it's hit very hard and suddenly the signal goes very low, the tube keeps the memory of the previous level, so it will keep on distorting more than what it should for a short period of time, and so it creates a lively sound, and it's better to hear it than to describe it. I have this drum bass here where I've placed the Valvola on it, and I'm using a drum bass because drum sound is very wide in bandwidth. It occupies almost all the spectrum, so we can hear the effect of the plugin. So this is how it sounds with a plugin bypassed. And now I'll enable it while it sounds, so you can hear how it impacts and the difference it makes on the roughness and warmth of the sound. So I randomly changed parameters to let you hear the difference between each of the tube model and the difference between having a full blast gain to the plugin and having a more moderate one. And as you can see, it's very versatile plugin, and you can create different kind of flavor distortions. So I think it's very cool for sound design and to add some dirt to tracks that are too clean. So this is Valvola, and it's available for free on www.hornetplugins.com. You can go on the website and download the plugin, and of course give us your opinion, because we really care about it, and we are curious to know how you use our plugins and what you are doing with it. So thank you very much for watching this video.